Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been enjoying the beautiful spring. I was definitely deceived by the bright sun. I thought it was going to be a lot hotter today. But I'm grateful for the sun, and so are my roses. Today, I went to a wine tasting by myself, and I was by a couple that they were of a certain age, and they started talking to me. The wife started talking to me about the book that I had, and they were just so sweet and so full of life, like they were just in their 20s. And as we were talking about a book and a little bit about their travels, it was so evident, because it was just so evident to see how much they adored each other and loved each other. It was so sweet, so beautiful, so uplifting. It just such a wonderful thing to see. It was just such a great reminder to me that soulmates exist. I believe that within every cell in my body. They exist. And I could look at them and I could tell that they really and truly shared their lives with each other, because looking at them, they seemed the same age. And what I'm saying is, they shared each other's lifestyles and habits, and good habits, you could tell. And that further just reinforces the idea that they were still in love and soulmates. Okay, so I have a whole theory of soulmates that I've been working on for quite a long time. One thing that really influenced me, like having a theory on soulmates, was college. In college, my English professor, she was also of a certain age, and she was crazy, stupid, madly, completely in love with her husband still, and he was also crazy, stupid, madly in love with her still. And I could always see it with, like, just computer start. Computer start. Okay. Isn't this song so appropriate for the topic? Anyway, I cannot remember my college professor's name. I wish I could remember her name, because I remember her being like, just having just so, she was so full of life. Anyway, so hearing her talk about her husband, even though I never saw her husband, I never saw them interact, none of that, it just really solidified what my motivations would be if I ever got crazy and did something like falling in love and getting married. Not to say there weren't things that occurred in my life before to direct me in a certain path as far as romantic endeavors are known, but I definitely already had a direction, but it just reaffirmed that direction that I had chosen at that moment, and also in this moment in my life as I reminisce and reflect on that. Sometimes college isn't just about the textbooks. It's not just about the facts, the theories, the application of knowledge of the facts and theories, the expansion of that knowledge. It's about the people that we meet along the way, and the lessons that they teach us, and also the lessons that we teach them. And college is not just it's not just about the books. Oh, and another thing, I got this from somebody else. I can't remember who it was that I was listening to, but college really teaches you how to analyze information, not just memorize it, but analyze and question, dissect, and use the scientific method. Yes, I think so. And that is applicable to so many different facets of life. But anyway, back to soulmates and all that jazz. Just in case you were wondering, I'm listening to Chalie Puth, who I love. I love the sound of his voice. I've been single long enough to really look at love and romance and all that jazz, I believe, in an objective way. Did I forget to say that my college professor still would give and receive love notes on the daily from her husband? And I thought that was so adorable and cute. And when she said that, I thought, I can't imagine a life where my partner didn't do the same for me. I haven't been on a lot of dates, but out of the dates that I have been on, I don't find myself on a bad date. Like, in correlation, the correlation of dates, like the percentages, I still find myself on pleasant, good, fun dates more often than not. My best tip for dating, this is a side note, is if you feel comfortable in a public place or whatever, then when you first see that person, smile and hug them, because hugs release endorphins and they relax people, so you have more fun. Anyway, my first rose of the year bloomed a few days ago. It was so exciting, and it's so beautiful. There's so many different breeds of roses. It's insane. And I have so much to learn about the roses. And they teach me a little bit every day. So the roses that I plant, so from what I understand, there are American Beauties, and those are a breed of roses. But within American Beauties, there are sub breeds or whatever. And when you think of your stereotypical rose, it's typically an American Beauty. It's a big rose. It's very full, very romantic looking. So I have almost all American Beauties, and in the front it's all white, in the back it's colorful. And so I like this song. I think this is Olivia Rodriguez. Anyway, so there was this one rose bush that I thought, I was almost completely convinced that it was dead, beyond dead, like the undead rose bush. And to my delight, I saw a little sprig, and that sprig, it came and it came and it flourished, and now it's right back to where it was before, and even better. It's beautiful, and it's so proud and confident about it. They're like, the roses that I've planted are so particularly important to me because there are two roses that I planted wait, pause. I think three roses that I planted at the beginning of my new life. So it's so important to me that they come back every year, because it's just obviously symbolic of that new beginning. And the way that they cut through the soil like little soldiers is just so motivational to me and inspiring. My roses, they are beautiful and they are strong, and I identify with them so much for that. And each year when they come back stronger and stronger. It's never too late to begin again. Life is ever blooming, ever flourishing, and it's always full of surprises. I find them all the time in my garden.